And Paul Rudd. Paul, you play a superhero in movies. You've been, people's sexiest man alive. You seamlessly never age, and your favorite team wins the Super Bowl every year. So I guess my question is, Paul, how have you overcome all this adversity in your life?
It's a great question. It's challenging. You just gotta keep your eyes on the prize. Great expression, and just move forward.
Great cliche. Move forward.
Just move forward.
All right.
Yeah.
I like it.
It is true. When you put it like that, it really does feel like it's been a pretty good run lately.
It's been an incredible run. I mean, everything's working for you. Whatever you're doing, keep doing it.
Well, if Paul, it comes to sexiest man, it's Patrick Dempsey now all the way. So, nothing lasts forever.
Hey, Paul, you were at all three of the Chiefs' Super Bowl wins over these past 5 seasons. Your thoughts on the Chiefs' chances to go back again this season and win it all?
Okay, well, first of all, I have been at all. I love this. I cannot answer this question. This is like just hell for me to have to talk about chances, three-peats, what's going to happen. I don't like in any kind of suicide pool. I never bet on the Chiefs. I don't talk about anything. I'm too superstitious. So there you go. There you go, Kareem. All right. Yeah. So yeah. Hopefully, be great.
Hey, Paul. Last week the Chiefs got hit with a big injury to Rashee Rice, one of their best players, playmakers. I thought they were going to be struggling a little bit without him tonight, but they're seeming, to do pretty well. What do you think of, how do you think they're looking without him tonight?
Well, one thing about this team, history has taught us anything. They do seem to find a way. Juju's had a couple of nice plays. Obviously, Travis stepping up. It's been pretty crazy when you think about it, what the number of injuries that we've had, just even in through 4 weeks, to lose Pacheco, Hollywood Brown, Rashee. At a certain point, it's obviously upsetting, but it's nice to see guys come in and rise to the challenge. And the truth is obviously with Mahomes in there, you always feel as if you're at least in it.
Yeah, I feel like you always have a shot with Patrick. All right, what is that, first down right there? All right.
Yeah, they're just taking it, driving down the field. So, Paul, you and Mahomes are friends, right? I mean, you met him when he was a rookie. Did you have any idea he was going to be this good of a player?
Well, I don't know if you could ever anticipate anybody being this good. I mean, he's incredible. But I had a feeling he was going to be pretty great. If you watched his very first season that he didn't play, he played in the preseason games, and he was phenomenal. And then he came in at the end, and I think it was against Denver, wasn't it? And he was connecting with Albert Wilson, and he was amazing in that game too. So, I think that the talent was always there. You could tell. But what he has done, it's actually just the number of championships he's taken us to, the Super Bowls. I don't think anyone could have predicted it would be quite like this. And all any Chiefs fan can do, what we can all do, is just be thankful while it's happening, appreciate it now while he's playing, and what an incredible time to be a Chiefs fan. Incredible.
And Paul,
I've been one for over 40 years, so this is still new to me.
I hear that you and Travis have become great friends. Y'all also met his rookie year. Is that like part of the rookie orientation? Is that you come around and all the players get to be friends with you?
That's exactly right. It's kind of that's part of it is part of the process. I actually help them choose their numbers, and it's all part of the deal.
Have you talked about the mustache with him?
What's that?
Have you talked about his mustache and kind of just like how it's looking? Do you think it looks pretty good? Is he copying Andy Reid's mustache?
It's a pretty solid mustache. I know he was kind of going with it at the beginning of last season, and then eventually the beard started coming through. But I think the mustache suits him. Yeah.
Paul,
we'll see if later on in the year, last year in the Cold game, if it gets some icicles in it like Andy Reid.
Oh yeah.
Hey, Paul, it's a big play for your Chiefs right here. 3rd and 10. Saints have got to force a turnover here, force a punt. Can't let them score on this opening series. They're going to drop into zone coverage, I think. Let's see what your guy's going to do here. He's taking a shot. Worthy shot.
No flag. Saw a little push there, Pate. I think they might have got away with a little push.
They were going at a Debo, right? He's been targeted a lot. I talked to Patrick. He said they weren't going to necessarily, go at him, every 3rd down or whatnot. But if they had a shot at Lattimore or Debo, they'd probably go that way. Good coverage there by him. This guy's a good cover corner, Eli. You can't call that. You can't call that, Paul. I know Paul's doing this. I see him in the background.
I'm a big proponent of letting them play, but I wouldn't have minded if they called that.
Ooh, what we got? 51-yarder. Doink.
Missed it.
Nope.
Ooh, off the goal post. All right.
That's rare. That's rare.
All right, Paul, stay with us. All right, we're going to go to commercial, come back, watch your Kansas City on D here. All right, welcome back. We got Saints got the ball after the missed field goal. See, you got good field position here, Paige. See if they can get that run game going. A little something there. Hey, Paul, early this year you starred in the Ghostbusters Frozen Empire. We have a clip here. When we have a second, we're going to show of you. And right here, we got all 3 of us in this promo for the movie. I got to ask you, how high on your list of accomplishments was it appearing with Peyton and me via green screen? Was that like top 5, you think? Easy?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
No, that's a top 1.
Top 1? That was it?
That was it. That's how do you get better than that? And by the way, the way to go with the Ghostbusters quarter zip.
Pretty good, right?
It's pretty good.
You didn't get the memo that you're supposed to wear quarter zips on the show, but that's all right.
No, they really gypped us. Yeah, we had the whole full flight suit.
Hey, Paul, is Chris Jones going to make a play here? Nobody's staying in to help block him. You think he's going to get home?
McDuffie.
Oh, nice.
He almost got there.
Yeah, he did.
He almost got there. Hey, Paul, we talked about Chris Jones. I heard you say that one of the great players of the Chiefs was Derek Johnson. You said, I always like players that never seem to get the props. Paul, you know this team so well. Do you think there's an underrated player on the current Chiefs defense who deserves more attention?
There's a ton of them. Well, right there, Bolton almost threw it down. I love Bolton. But Mike Dana, my son says Tershawn Morton all the way. There's right there, though, McDuffie, Karlaftis. Both of these guys are incredible. Karlaftis, his motor, he's really stepping up. Leo Chanel, I think, is having a year. Tranquil's really solid. But McDuffie, I think McDuffie is one of the best in the league. And everyone kind of talks about it, but they don't talk about it enough.
Here's a shot, Pate. Oh, keep running. Hey, Paul, Peyton he brought up Derek Johnson. I have a clip I want to show here when we have a second. Here it comes. All right, here we got Peyton is actually tackling Derek Johnson, and this is in a 2013. Does seeing him get tackled by Peyton change your opinion of Derek's abilities as a football player?
I remember that game. No, because you're right there. It was just, I think there was just so much excitement. It was, you were perfectly lined up, Peyton, to take him down right there at the knees. Oh, flag.
They weren't set, Peyton. They weren't set on offense. The receiver did the motion. They had 2 guys moving. He never got set again.
So you guys grow up Saints fans, obviously. Do you want to play for Saints when you go into the league?
Offense. Number 12 was never set.
We weren't really thinking NFL as 8-year-olds, Paul. We were just trying to go to school and playing normal sports. But yeah, the Saints were our team growing up. So our dad played for. We went to the Superdome on Sundays, and just like you love the Chiefs. So I think every kid should have a favorite team growing up, favorite players, and then once you
this guy's always
grow up and you go play for the Giants and you go play for the Colts, then you kind of find some different favorite teams.
Now then you go to Denver. When you're playing for the Broncos, Peyton, do you really hate the Chiefs, or do you care?
No, you have to. Yeah, when you play for Denver, you hate the Chiefs, you hate the Raiders, you hate the Chargers. Probably the Raiders first, then the Chiefs, then the Chargers. But yeah, in the division, that's what you have to hate. The Chiefs have had everybody's number in the division. Paul, the key in the football is you got to win the division. You got to be the bully in the division. Right now, the Chiefs are the bully. Mahomes is the bully. Andy Reid's the veteran. So somebody's got to go catch them. Somebody's got to go hit them in the mouth, whether it's Denver, Chargers, or the Raiders. Until that happens, the Chiefs are going to be the team that everybody's trying to beat.
Hey, that was a killer penalty. Just not getting set, right? Not getting set on offense. And instead, you get a 3rd and 12. You screw up a protection, sack. You lose field position.
There's the man right there.
There he is, doing the dance.
So,
stay with us, Paul.
Welcome back, Paul. As I mentioned earlier, in 2021, you joined the ranks of George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Denzel Washington when People magazine named you the sexiest man alive. At the time, you said you planned to, quote, lean into it hard and maybe even get business cards made. How much did it change your life?
Not at all. But I did get business cards.
You did?
I didn't hand them out, though.
Now, Paul, I know that they're going to announce the 2024 Sexiest Man next month. Will I know before if they're going to pick me, or do I find out when they, kind of everybody else? What's the process?
Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Well, I see you've already done the photo shoot. They'll email you.
Got that down. They'll email
you got
me.
it down.
It's like a day before maybe, or
What's happening in that picture, Eli?
We're winning a game. I think we're up big on a game, and I'm just kind of bored, I think.
Oh, my God. That's the most disturbing picture I've ever seen of you.
Yeah, they didn't tell me they were going to put that picture up there when they had this question asked. I thought it was going to be a good-looking picture.
I knew it. I knew it was coming up.
Doctor.
Yeah,
that's the old switcheroo. That was a good switcheroo.
By the way, I didn't do. They had me do that, and I'm like, I don't want to do that. And then of course, so they took the one, and then that's what they use. How cheeseball is that?
Is that just one arm up, or is it both arms?
It's one arm. Even worse.
Yeah. That's worse.
All right, there we go.
So much worse.
That's terrible.
Go ahead,
It's
E.
gross. It was horrifying. It was all horrifying. You just know you're going to get raked over the coals by everyone you know.
Paul, when I was doing my research, besides just looking at People magazine for your cover shots, I also found out that your first NFL game you attended was a Giants-Eagles game when you were 5 years old, and you said you peed in the parking lot after the game. So, Paul, you urinated in the parking lot. Are you absolutely sure you're not an Eagles fan?
Positive.
You sure?
The reason I peed in the parking lot, I was 5. I was born in New Jersey, and I lived in New Jersey. I went to that game, and my dad was always one of those guys that, no matter what the score was or what the sporting event was, he was always 10 minutes before the game was over, it's come on, let's go now and beat the traffic. So I never saw any endings to games. But we left early, and then I was in the parking lot, and I said, I have to go to the bathroom, and he said, just go. And I remember peeing in the parking lot. This is at 5 years old. That was this was the most incredible feeling ever. It's my dad just said I could pee in the parking lot.
Yeah.
It's what I remember most about the game.
Yeah, well, the Eagles fans still do that. I don't know if they think they're 5 years old. Oh, look at this.
All right, here we go.
Look at this throw.
That's a flag. That's a flag. That's a tackle.
That's it.
They thought they were on to something. They thought they were on to something on the last series. Mahomes said, hey, we're coming back to that. How about that throw? He sprints left off a boot. He throws this ball 73 yards in the air, I think. With this, Paul, with this kind of guy, with this kind of speed, you just keep taking shots, right? Giving him a chance. It's hard for a defender to cover. Now, we are down in the red zone, Paul. Eli, take it away. Put Paul on the spot.
This is your opportunity. You can make the prediction panel board, the perfect prediction or the almost perfect. What do you think is going to happen? Are the Chiefs going to score a touchdown? Who do you think scored the touchdown?
I can see a hand.
You can change as they go. Like you can keep changing it every play.
No, I think they're going to start with a handoff to Kareem, but I think it's time for Kelsey to score a touchdown.
There you go. I think that's a safe bet. Oh, look at that.
Go play.
Little shovel pass.
Go. Ooh.
Oh!
Oh, he can't throw a late hit on a receiver. He's just tired. He just
Gotta
ran
push him out of bounds.
70-yard
It's tough
go
to see on
route,
the
then you run a
computer.
reverse.
Hey, Paul, I was talking to Patrick about their red zone. Eli mentioned all the creativity. Patrick and Travis actually have a lot of input on some of these new plays, Eli. Andy sort of gives them the freedom. The offensive coordinator's involved, but Patrick and Travis have a lot of say, some ideas. They might see it on a, college film, whatever, but they have the ability to input these plays, and it just causes a lot of confusion for the defense. Let's see if they can punch it in here.
Oh, nice
First
job
down,
getting the
I think.
first down. Big,
right.
That's a big
There you go. All right,
first down
McCall.
right there.
You still staying
Did
with
you do
Kelsey,
that?
huh, Paul? Paul, you going with? Yeah, I did, but not with the creativity that they have. I mean, like Eli said, these guys change the way they huddle. They're all running in circles.
Oh, yeah.
They run options. Kelsey lines up at quarterback. So I put in kind of normal.
They'll do that spin
pass
move
plays.
that Andy Reid learned in the Rose Bowl in 1933. I know, they do all of those.
Here's Kelsey out here. There's a corner on him, Paul. So that's its zone. That means it's zone coverage. Now he's coming back
He finds
in.
the holes.
There
There's
it
a
is.
shovel pass to him. Oh, Paul, that was your chance. That was your chance.
Hey,
That was
this is
first
like
down.
the
There's gonna be more
staple.
chances.
This is a staple Andy Reid display where they're a rollout. They can throw the flat to the running back here. If he's open, he probably should have thrown the flat to him. He scores a touchdown. He's wide open and he has the option to throw it. If he's not, then you go to the shovel pass.
Paul, Mahomes had Hunt for the touchdown, but he heard you predicted Kelsey, and he forced the ball back into Kelsey, and he got hit. That's your fault, Paul.
Well, I
That's your
appreciate
fault.
Patrick even thinking about me
That's
at
your
all.
fault. That's your fault. That was Hunt for an easy touchdown.
Wow.
Yeah. I
Not a
would never
blame
again
there.
ever get in the way. I'm going to let them do what they want to do.
Eli, you're exactly right. It's an option, right? You sprint right. If the defense flows that way, then you run the shovel trap back to Kelsey. Nobody covered Hunt, but Paul was so insistent that Kelsey catches the touchdown.
I demanded it.
People up in the sweet side.
I really got to learn. I got to learn.
I think.
Oh no,
Taking my fantasy
Paul,
team.
this is bad.
Yeah.
Paul, this is bad. Kelsey's coming out.
All right, you can
Coming
change your prediction, Paul. You can change it. What's going to happen? Who's going to score?
I'm going to say Juju.
Juju? Oh, no.
I think Paul really is a bad predictor.
You think he's going to return this for a touchdown?
He's going all the way.
Okay, here's the thing. I never want you to ask me these questions again. This is why I don't talk about the three-peat. Is why I don't talk about this. I don't do this. To even talk during a Chiefs game this is horrible for me.
I can't even put you on the almost perfect prediction. Look at that. Oh, you got to catch that, right, Pate? You got to catch that?
That was pretty close to Seattle Super Bowl, not handing it to Marshawn Lynch. Don't take Kelsey out of the game.
All right. Oh, Pate. What? Oh, yeah. That's the dropped interception reaction right there. Oh.
You can see.
All right, huge momentum swing right there. Let's see if the offense can kind of feed off that momentum. Big stop by the defense. We got to do something with this ball right here, Eli. Throw it away, Derek. Throw it away. Okay.
Nice scramble.
All right, good.
Hey, Paul, a few months back, Mahomes and Kelsey walked out with Morgan Wallen at a concert at Arrowhead. You can see it right here. They're with him. I walked out with them back in May when he was at MetLife Stadium. We all played it pretty cool in this moment of walking out for a concert. All right, we have a little technical issue. I think Peyton knows what's coming up, and he axed the video that we have of him. No, I think we should.
I think I know what's coming up too.
Yeah, you know what's coming up.
I saw it online.
Nice. It's embarrassment. Here. Oh, what's the flag? All right, here we are. They're playing it cool. There's Mahomes. There's Kelsey. This is me at MetLife playing it cool. And then, unlike us, here's Peyton. He comes out in full uniform 2 weeks ago. First off, Peyton, what bet did you lose where you had to come out in full uniform? And then, Paul, did he overdo it a little bit? But Peyton, what was the bet? What'd you lose?
Look,
I respect it.
I'm not as cool as Kelsey and Mahomes. You look stiff,
Obviously.
so I had to do something different, right? You go full uniform. Morgan liked it. The crowd liked it. That's all that matters, Paul.
You didn't answer the question.
What was the story behind it? Your idea? Your idea, Peyton?
Yeah, look, I studied film of the previous walkouts. Mahomes and Kelsey look cool, all right? Brady looks stiff. Eli looks stiff. I said, I'm not cool like Kelsey and Mahomes, but I'm not going to be stiff like Eli and Brady. I'm going to do my own thing. So I went full uniform. Jockstrap, I got my ankles taped. The full deal, Paul.
You didn't skip. You went for it. I respect that.
I rehearsed.
Does it change anything that he practiced this? That he rehearsed the walkout prior to. Look at this. He's got the equipment guys. He's got his Brandon Stokely pretending to be Morgan. He's got a helmet on.
Well, I don't know about that. That I know. I wish I hadn't seen that. But
that's what you do.
I'm embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed by you often, bro. But that was. What was going on?
I respect wanting to rehearse. I respect going out. And you know what? I would actually. I'm not surprised because Peyton, I know you to be this way. You're a stickler. You want to get it right. You both are. That's why you're both champions. You don't mess around. You don't phone it in. Right? I get it. Hey,
all about preparation.
Yeah. The number of times just in times we've talked in the past about coming on and doing this. And I've told you, this is hell for me. This is truly, to have to talk during a game instead of just purely focus is very hard. I look at it like this. This is like jury duty, right? I've done it now. I don't have to do this again for 4 years.
All right. 3rd and 1. What do you like here, Pate? You got to run it. They miss Hill here. This is where they missed Taysom Hill.
Is Jones down? Is Jones down with an injury?
No.
Oh, no, they called timeout.
How good is that guy?
Why didn't you come out, Morgan Wallen, as Peyton Manning? You could have come in a little smock and, painted a picture of it.
Come on, defense.
What's the
Defensive offsides, right?
Did they let it run?
Chris is saying he's getting held. I'm sure Chris Jones gets held every play.
He's offsides. Chris Jones is offsides, 100%. You can see it. Look at him.
Lined up offside?
He's not even close to onsides.
He was in the huddle.
Offside, defense number 95. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. The yardage is enough for a first down.
We are approaching the red zone again. Now, I don't know if you're allowed to do this. You can redeem yourself and predict how the Saints are going to score a touchdown, because I know you want to get on that perfect prediction panel that Eli has at his house. What do you think is going to happen here? The Saints going to score, or the Chiefs going to stop them?
They're not going to score a touchdown.
It's 2 throwaways on screens he's had. The Chiefs are just covering up those screens. Good job throwing them at the feet. That was a screen. That was a middle screen, I think, to No, it wasn't.
It's a rout. It's just a rout. There's just so many guys beating him so fast. He's just trying to. I mean, he didn't have a second. Chris Jones is in the backfield, almost faster than the play where he was off sides and lined up in the backfield.
And they were holding him there, too.
Looks like he's offsides again right there.
Zone coverage. Double pass. They faked the sucker. Good decision there.
Oh, look at that.
Good decision there. Paul, they faked the quick screen. They faked it. It's called a sucker. They faked it, and now we got two guys going deep down the seam. Everybody was covered. Check it down to Alvin for a nice completion. Good decision there by Carr, Eli.
Oh, yeah. That was nice. Good job blocking Chris Jones also.
Welcome back. Paul Rudd still joining us. I know he wants to see if he can get on that perfect prediction panel, one of the great honors of his life. Paul, the other way the Chiefs are going to stop him is if they find a way to disrupt Kamara, right? I think the Saints are going to try to get him, run the ball first, get him in space. I'd like to see a little more yardage out of that play, Eli, on first and goal, right? Third and goal from the 9. That's tough on the old call sheet. We got to get it to, third and goal from the 3 or 4 yard line. We're going to have a chance to score here, I think.
You like another run here, maybe? You like play action?
Yeah, no, I'm going to throw it here. I kind of like empty. I like spreading them out, but I still like finding a way to get it to Alvin. Under center's their thing.
Looks like man. Well, motion. Play action. Oh, he got him.
Gosh,
oh,
what a great play. What a great play. Foster Muro on a little block. He blocked Paul. I know you're going to love this. He fake blocked. He suckered that outside linebacker and went right down the rail. Paul, congratulations. You will not be on that panel. And your Chiefs are about to be only up 2. So you got a lot going for you. I know this is one of the great decisions of your life to be on our show and to create this some negative plays for the Chiefs.
This is, yeah. Well, I think you guys did great. I'm happy to be here. I'm happy to do it. I'm happy that I'm not going to be doing this fourth quarter because I've got to.
He missed it.
He missed it. There you go. You can celebrate,
a huge
Paul.
miss.
It's
a huge miss, Paul.
All right. Well, still a
Paul, there we
3-point
are
game.
together. I remember that time together shooting that movie. It was awesome.
Remember that?
Anchorman.
You guys were great in that, by the way.
Thank you, Paul.
Appreciate it, pal. All the best,
buddy. Thanks, pal.
Tonight.
Thanks, guys.